Let's talk about the 76ers and the
That's
Knicks.
not the
You
same.
go first.
Which one? What you say?
76ers and Knicks.
Oh, the 76ers should be up 2-0. They
Should be.
had a
Same
chance.
shit you said for the Lakers.
They should though. And I don't if Joel Embiid plays good the rest of the series, if they get swept or not, I don't want to hear no Joel Embiid slander. That man is on one leg and he's still playing good. The the refs cheated them out of the last game. They just admitted they missed 2 fouls and then they didn't give Nick Nurse the timeout. Like they cheated. They cheated them. The only problem is Joel Embiid, like he can't rebound like how he really supposed to. Like he only had, I think he had 8 rebounds in game one and only had 10. If Joel Embiid was at least 70, 80% healthy, he probably grabs that rebound at the end and they probably win the game. But he doesn't have no type of lift. And another thing, I think the defense has been good. Jalen Brunson has been trash, but the thing is they're getting production from Deuce McBride. Josh Hart is just a 3-point marksman now all of a sudden because they keep leaving him wide open. He be making them. Bogdanovich comes off the bench and hitting clutch shots. And the Sixers, they're just not getting production from nobody else. Tobias Harris is give you nothing. The third option Tobias was supposed to be really good. He's done nothing. Freaking Kelly Oubre, he's just out there. Kyle Lowry, I'm not expecting Kyle Lowry to score. I'm expecting Kyle Lowry to hustle, play defense. That's it. But Joel Embiid on one leg, they have been really competitive in this series. Now, game one, if you want to say, yeah, they lost, okay, fine. But game two, they should have won. They should have won that game. You getting 30 pieces, you getting 30 points from your two best players, and one person's on one leg, should have won that game. But the refs cheated. They did. They just cheated them. Cheated them.
Mm-hmm. So what are the highlights you have for the Knicks? What have they been doing good?
They've been hitting it. They've really been shooting threes and rebounding. That's really what it is. They're rebounding good and they're getting a lot of offensive rebounds. But I expect that when your center can't jump, like that's really all it is. Rebounding and the role players are just playing good. They're making up the production because Jalen Brunson hasn't been good this year. These two, at least these first 2 games, he just hasn't been good. So it's really been a bench and rebounding.
I mean, the Knicks are really good at rebounding. Those guys have been scrapping with each other for a long time coming now, especially when they had Julius Randle go down, Mitchell Robinson go down. That team has become they're really glued together. They're like an ensemble cast that's playing really well together. And honestly, the Knicks are a good rebounding team. They're a really good rebounding team, especially with the guys of Isaiah Hardenstein, Josh Hart. Honestly, Jalen Brunson, he doesn't rebound, but the guy is really, really crafty at finding his spot and getting other guys going. You got Dante DiVincenzo. Dante DiVincenzo shooting. They say the number is 9 threes a game, averaging 9 threes a game, but that number is way skewed because of he played early in the season, was playing fewer minutes behind Randall and those other guys. But Dante DiVincenzo is shooting probably, I want to say closer to like 12, 13 threes a game. Like it's ridiculous. And he could shoot. And he hasn't been phenomenal, but I don't think the 76ers, I already had them losing in 6, but I wouldn't be surprised if they lose in 5 at this point. I don't think the 76ers have an excuse. I think at this point it is what it is. It's very, very normal for Joel to be in the playoffs, and it's just he doesn't have the timeline or the narrative anymore. Typically, he's healthy and then he just doesn't play well in the playoffs. Now it's like, oh, he's coming back off a torn meniscus and he has to get back in shape. He's gassed. Yeah, I get it. Understand. But at the same time, it's just like when you're on that court, no one cares. If you're on the court, no one cares. You said you're healthy enough to play, so you have to play. You have to perform. There's no excuse for that, especially not in the playoffs. Philly, they booed them. They booed them, and it's like even a home crowd will let you know, like, what the fuck is this? So it's like, they know they have to play better. They have to win, and I don't think the odds are in their favor to win. So I think this is just one of those same narrative. I'm gonna say this whole postseason is putting a lot of front offices in a position where it's like, we have to, something has to change. We have to do something. Joel Embiid, he can't get it done by himself. He couldn't get it done with James Harden. He couldn't get it done with Jimmy. He couldn't get it done with Ben Simmons. So it's just like at this point, I damn sure don't think he's gonna get it done with Maxey. I just hate to say it, but Philly, man, man, shit, they in trouble.
So you expect the Knicks to keep shooting like this?
Yeah, I actually do. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I expect their shooting to get a little bit better. Honestly, I expect them to shoot a little bit better.
Because I didn't expect Deuce McBride to come out off the bench and hit 20. I was about to say hit 21 threes. Score 21 points off the bench in game one. That was very unexpected. I was not expecting that. And I'm not saying the Knicks getting lucky. It's just, but I think they're just outplaying them. They're out hustling them. But Joel Embiid, he's on one leg. He just hasn't. He just. I mean, honestly, he's been good. He's really been good. This is probably one of the in his 2-game sample size. It's one of the best games he's had. I've gone on Twitter. I haven't seen no feedback, nothing bad about him. Oh, you're playing bad. Because it's always he's been bad in the playoffs. He doesn't show up. But he has played good on one leg. He definitely has. It's just no one else is helping him. Like Tyrese Maxey and freaking Joel Embiid can score 30 points, but if nobody else is doing nothing for you, the next person was Tobias Harris with 10. And that was 4 from 11. So you already playing bad enough. But no one else is getting them. Like, and I can say, like, even that the Heat game, if Nick Batum don't go off, they probably face the Celtics right now. Like, I mean, you can say that was a lucky game, but I mean, the Knicks are just out hustling them. Well, I see. Does Jalen Brunson still play this bad? Probably not. I can see this game today. He plays better. Well, he just needs to play more efficient. That's his problem. You can't go 8 for 29. You just can't do that. You're the best player. You can't go 8 for 29. And I mean, I like that they are helping him, like the DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, and all them. But I mean, I can't expect them to bail me out every game. I just can't expect that. I have to do my part too as the best player on the team. So I expect a better, efficient game from him today. I expect that. Do I expect Josh Hart to get 15 rebounds again? Probably, because he's been the best rebounder this whole series. He just has. Do I expect DiVincenzo to keep shooting threes? Yeah, that's all he does. He just shoots threes and he be hitting them. But they just been out hustling them. But I can see the Sixers winning tonight. Make it 2-1, make it a series again.
Yeah, I think 76ers. Yeah, I got them losing. I got them losing in 6. But if they lose in 5, that's still respectable. I think honestly, still think the same thing. I think they did it to themselves. That organization in itself is the reason why we have the play in, all that tanking, all that trust the process. It didn't work out. The process, we trusted it. It did not work out. It led to the play in. Hey, congratulations, good for us. But at this time and point, I think they have to make a decision. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna try to bring somebody in? Or are they gonna try to? I don't know. I think James Harden leaving and Maxey get to step up, one most improved player. That's something. I don't know. 76ers, it's real tough for them. I think Knicks got them. They're gonna have front office gonna have a really, really hard offseason trying to figure things out because you had James Harden. Now he's a free agent again. I doubt he's gonna go back to Philly. So no.